Hi everyone, Master Liciaga here. We're live on the mats at DKC. Classes are basically over. And just wanted to come to you guys with some lessons that we learned today. Don't step on your one of your instructor's toes. Okay, guys. But anyway, a couple of lessons there. We got Mr. McGill in the house there. Okay, so I'll do my lessons really fast. I have like 4 of them that I wrote down here. First one is praise, correct, praise. We're telling our instructors to make sure that when we correct our students, that we make sure we praise them first. Look for something great that they're doing. Praise them about it, and then look for a way to help them improve. That's the correction, improve. And then after you've given them the suggestion, then you give them another praise. Okay, something great that they're doing. And also, next thing is that kids, I wrote it down here, kids for the most part want to push the boundaries and test the teachers and us parents, you parents out there. So all I have to say is be prepared for that, and it leads me to my next lesson is patience, 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 right guys? Patience. Don't lose your patience. The moment you lose your patience, that's the moment they know they pushed the boundaries and they've got you. So don't let that happen. My last one is don't be tentative about your leadership. And I'm seeing that a lot. People, especially young people, but not just exclusively young people, you're very tentative about leading the way. And so people that are following you, looking for you for leadership, have this level of this sense of uncertainty. So make sure when you lead with a conviction and a purpose, knowing that people are following you. Now, you have to give yourself the permission to make mistakes. And when you do make a mistake and realize maybe you're going the wrong way or doing the wrong thing, stop. Make the adjustment, but lead. So those are mine, and we'll have let me see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You go.
Okay, yeah, let's go online. All right, so
you guys go.
I just thought of this.
I'm going to help you.
Okay,
yes, sir.
I just thought of this like now almost. Save your voice, because I lose my voice more than anybody else I know here because I'm always yelling, and then there's almost no time to rest. So what I've learned to do is and I'm still working on it, but when you're not teaching, when you're not instructing and stuff, rest your voice while you're at home. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water and not yelling or screaming when you don't have to be, so that you save it. Because when you start losing your voice, especially in the middle of class, they're not going to listen to you as much because you're quieter and it looks like you're weak or you're sick. So save your voice. You kind of need it to teach, very important.
It's very true. My voice is kind of hurt right now too. Well, let's squeeze together so Mr. Altshuler can get it.
Yay, Mr.
Okay,
Altshuler.
so mine,
Friendship.
mine happened to me at both my jobs today, actually. Where I'm convinced I'm right, but I'm in fact wrong.
That's always
okay. That's always a good one. So be willing to be wrong. Okay, and I was correcting a student today, and they looked at me like I had 2 heads, and I was like, "Go, do what I said." Right? Because that's the way you do it, right? Just do it. And I looked at them and I said, "That was wrong. I did that wrong." Okay? So I had to re-correct myself. So take your time, especially when you're here and you're teaching, right? Nothing's more valuable than the student, right? So don't just be convinced that you're right. Sometimes you might very well be wrong. Okay? So keep that as a good lesson for everyone there.
That's good.
Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
So, 2 things I've been thinking about, well, 3 really in depth recently. First, basic instructing thing is this concept of demonstrate, detail, drill. So the first thing I will do if I'm explaining a technique on the floor is I'll demonstrate to the kids or have another student or instructor demonstrate it. Then we'll explain that technique, that's the detail portion, and look at special things like how you turn the foot, where your weight should be. And then we have the students work on it and drill it, and we correct them as they drill. Second thing that I've been really thinking about is this idea of being a fire starter and being an example to lead the way. For my students, for our team here, we all need to be the examples and doing things to influence and energize each other. So I've been really working on doing things recently that have been to partially begin to inspire myself and to inspire my students and my team and the greater friendship and worlds around me. Last thing that I've been thinking about and has been influential to me is really making sure I always believe what I am, how I am teaching something. Because sometimes we'll have something that we're trying to teach and I need to reframe how I am teaching, like respect. Respect is something I believe in. but I need to teach it in such a way and with a story that is very from me, not just the story and the way I have been taught to teach it. Because if I don't do that, it's hard for me to influence somebody else and get them to believe that this is a way of being respectful and to learn my perspective on it.
Pretty awesome. Alshila, did you go, Mr. Alshila?
Best advice I can think of from my own experience is that Rome, especially when you're working with kids, is that Rome is not built in a day. Sometimes you'll see a kid where you're teaching them, let's say you're teaching them how to do a high block, and some days you're happy if they just get their hand over their head. Doesn't matter if it's barred up properly or not. If they get their hand over their head, that's a start. You know, you say you give them you say you've improved, you say you're still learning, and you know that the next time they come in, it'll get a little bit better. It gets a little bit better each time. You keep working hard on them each time, and as Master Liciaga said, you stay patient with them. They will try to push boundaries, but they also want to learn. They're usually really enjoy what they're doing. So keep moving forward. I mean, I was actually slow on the pickup for a lot of things in martial arts. I was very slow on the pickup for quite a few things. So the instructors I had were very patient with me, trust me. And
How old were you when you started?
I was 6 years old.
6 years old, my goodness.
There's 3-year-olds
You're
for
getting
everything.
old.
There's 3 of
I'm sorry, I didn't mean
at the
to
time.
interject.
No, that's fine. And Master Liciaga was one of the ones who was very, very patient and very helpful with me. He helped me get to where I am with both my martial arts training and outside in life. So, no, stay patient, keep working hard, and just remember that they probably love it as much as you do. Just give them more and more reason to love it.
Right, so just an encouragement to you parents out there. Sorry, guys, I'm jumping in there. We're still in there. Okay, hey, guys, thanks a lot. Aren't they awesome? Aren't they awesome? They're great. Okay, guys, just for encouragement to parents out there, we want to raise up our children the way they should go. And there's power in that message right there. Not in the day. We hope that they get it today, but we know that they will eventually get it, because it's for their future when we send them out into the world. So my thought is always on this idea that I'm raising this student, this child, up in the way they should go. All I need to do is be patient. They're doing exactly what they do as children. They're pushing the boundaries. They're going out there, spreading their wings. They're trying this, trying that. They're trying us. But that's part of their nature. That is their nature. Our nature needs to be patient. So anyway, guys, that's Lessons from the Mats from DKC Donato Karate Center, Mount Laurel, New Jersey. You want to find out what it is to be a student. If you're not a student, please go to donatokarate.com, get our schedule, look at how much it costs to start. It will make it so easy for someone who's not a student to start with us. 3 classes for $20. You try us out. If you love it, then you stay, and then one day you become like these guys here. Okay, you guys have a great evening. Hope to see you guys on the mats, and we'll all say bye. Bye. Excelente.